Alright, guys, welcome back to the Football Manager 2021 Hearts Career Mode. It's episode 27, and we're taking on Hibernian for the third time this season. It's going to be the third Edinburgh derby. We're one apiece. Hibs humped us in the opening derby at Tynecastle on the opening day of the season. It was a terrible result, but thankfully since then we've managed to put that behind us. We beat Hibs in the last Edinburgh derby at Easter Road by 2-0, and then we're playing them again at Tynecastle. Big game here. It's 7th versus 8th in the league. We currently are 3 points ahead of Hibs with a game in hand, but if they beat us in this derby, they would leapfrog us in the table, which we don't want. But we need to be looking past Hibs. That's not a dig at Hibs or anything like that, but we're more focused on the teams in front of us. We need to try and start catching St Mirren and Kilmarnock, who are in 3rd and 4th place. We want to be in Europe next season, and to do so, we need to finish in that top 5. Arguably 5th place could miss out depending on who wins the cup, so we need to guarantee a place in Europe by getting into the top 4. Now, I did have a wee bit of a difficulty since the last episode. My game crashed. The only game that we didn't get to save was the 3-0 win against Ayr, so I loaded it back up, I simmed it, and surprisingly we got another 3-0 win against Ayr, which was great. But the only bad news is we ended up drawing. We couldn't get the same draw in the Scottish Cup, so we've got Motherwell in the next round. I know we're supposed to play Rangers. I have been handed a slightly easier tie. Oh, let's be real, I've been handed a much easier tie, but again, it's not really my fault. There's no way I could keep, simming it until I got Rangers again. That would just be forever. I mean, you could get lucky and get it on your first attempt, or else it could take you, a long time. After the game against Ayr, we went and played Dundee United at home, and we could not take advantage of that. We drew, which was kind of shitty. After we took the lead there, Jordan Roberts in the opening 6 minutes, but a Gary Madine penalty there equalised for Dundee United. You can notice here we seem to have a shitload of home games. Since December started, we had 3 home games followed by an away game. Then we had the home game in the Cup, which you're not really going to count. Then we've got 4 Premier League home games in a row. That's madness. But then again, look here. If you look towards the end of the season, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away games in a row. So we're actually playing. We're playing Rangers at home now. So that's mad. I mean, we need to try and take advantage of this run of home games while we can. And like I said, up next it is going to be Hibs. Then after that it's Aberdeen. Then it's Celtic. So the next 3 home games are massive, and it's all against big teams. It's going to be hard, but we will try our absolute best. And speaking of trying our best, then let's get stuck in to the Edinburgh derby. Ginnelly, who was playing for us last season, is returning for this game, albeit as a Hibs player. It'll be interesting to see what kind of reception he gets, and it'll be interesting to see what kind of team that we go with, because I do believe we have some injuries. Liam Boyce is still not available. He was injured, and we're definitely going to have to make changes. I might put Jordy Halloui up front, and then maybe, I don't know, switch it around. There's a guy I was trying to sign, Leon Petch. For some reason, the transfer target was failed. Reason, asking price too high. He actually looks like a good player for the future. 18-year-old centre-back Croatian. You know what? I want to try and get this guy. So let's put another deal. He won't be using him anytime soon, but I feel like he could be a great player in a year or two. I just want to sign him and then try and loan him back out. So he's definitely not. He's not really in my current plans. But let's see if we can make a deal here. Let's go with 70k. God, they want 275k, right? Okay, that's pretty steep. What if we offer them 100k? After international appearances, we'll give them an extra. Oh God, we'll give them an extra 15k after, say, 5 games, and then percentage of next profit sale will give you 30. That seems fair to me. Now they want 240. That's definitely not happening here, is it? How long has he got left on his deal? Is it the end of the season, perhaps? Let's see. Where is it? It's not the end of the next season. You know what? We won't worry about it now. I mean, I do want to try and get this guy, but it's not a massive deal right now. So we'll worry about it later. Who knows? We've still got transfer deadline day. Maybe we can maybe get him, I don't know, later in the month. But for now, it's all about Hibs. And we can't really think about the future. We need to look at the immediate. the immediate danger, and that is Hibs there. I feel compelled to remind you that you've made promises to the following young players that are expecting to be fulfilled. Chris Hamilton expecting to be loaned out, Connor Smith expecting to be loaned out, and Harry Cochrane. Right, well, I'm happy to offer them out to clubs, but if no club comes in, then what can I do? We'll offer Harry Cochrane, even though I'd probably rather Connor Smith. I mean, I'd rather keep those two guys till the end of the season in the club. But I mean, if they want to go out on loan, then I guess I have to kind of respect their wishes. And then Chris Hamilton will see if he can get loaned out as well. Offer to clubs, loan offer. There you go, boom. That hopefully we get offers back from those guys. Jim Irvine's injured 16. I mean, why are we telling us that? 16-year-old who never features for us. Well, that's not really going to do a big deal, is it? Crystal Bearer, we're going to hit early crosses. We don't tackle harder. Okay, they're a resilient team and unlikely to be intimidated by aggressive playing style. Right, okay. I guess we'll take the advice then of our assistant manager. And that's it. Yeah, I've already pre-picked the team, so that's what we're going to go with. We've got Archer in nets. Craig Gordon should be available to be back soon, but he's not going to make this game. We're going to play with Smith at right back, Suter and Halkett, Kingsley. I mean, that's a solid back four. We've got Haring at the ball-winning midfield position. We're going to go with Dean Campbell, guys. Dean Campbell, why not? Signed him for Aberdeen. He's done all right. He's not doing anything amazing, but it was another signing we made for the future. I wasn't signing them expecting him to come in straight away and be a star player, but I'm thinking in a couple of years' time, Dean Campbell can be that sort of guy. And then I believe this front four is solid, albeit we are missing Liam Boyce, but I am more than confident in this team will get us through. And yeah, that's it, guys. So let's go. Let's get stuck into. I think Liam Boyce is going to be out for 6 weeks, which is very disappointing. But what can you do? Injuries happen. Shit happens. And it'll be a lot of shit if Hibs beat us in this derby game. We need to try and win this. So let's go ahead. So apparently we're to go hard in on Stevie Mallon, but not the rest of the team. Alright, okay, you can see the oh, by the way, breaking fucking news, I totally forgot. Hibernian paid 1.4 million for John Flanagan. I mean, what the hell's that all about? John Flanagan in at right back, the 1.4 million pound man. I thought that was massive. Point finger, come on lads, show me what you can do. But yeah, I mean, Hibs have been disappointing. They have been. It means more to the fans. Come on, it means more to the fans. But yeah, Hibs spending 1.4 million on John Flanagan. I did not understand where that was coming from, but hey, they did it. So you know what? Fair play to them. We're going to go on positive here from the get-go, and we do want to just try and control the ball, slow the tempo down. Much shorter passing directness. We ain't got a time waste, because really there's no reason to time waste. And we don't want to hit early crosses. That goes against what we're trying to do here. We want to work the ball into the box. And we're going to try and dribble less by playing it around them. We'll also go a bit wider. And we'll see how we get on then, guys. 3 minutes in. Not a lot happening. One foul committed from us. We've got John Suter with a nice wee smiley face there, which is always good. 6.8 from him. I mean, this game does seem to be going pretty slow. 9 minutes in now. Hibs have had a shot. We're yet to register any shot. The only thing we've registered is 2 fouls, which is nothing major at this stage. But, I mean, our goal difference is -6. We need to try and get that changed. I mean, we did take an absolute humping at the start of the season, so that's why it's bad. I'm hoping we can change it as things go. I mean, Livingston have responded well lately. I mean, look at that, they're on 8 points, but it looks like it's definitely a fight between Livingston and Ross County. Everyone else seems to be pretty clear of the drop zone. And who knows, Ross County have actually played 2 games more than Livingston, so I mean, there is a chance Livingston could overtake Ross County when everything has levelled out. But what a really quiet half here in this Edinburgh derby. We've got a throw in. It's going to be Stephen Kingsley into Roberts. Roberts, edge of the box, plays it back to Kingsley. Kingsley whips it in. Halua's there. Goal! Yes! Jordi Halua, 8th goal of the season. The assist comes from the left back. Stephen Kingsley does a wee nice roll there over at the corner flag. And I thought there was maybe a slight offside there, but the referee didn't say nothing, so we'll take it. And it is 1-0 in the Edinburgh derby. 1-0 to Hearts. And it is Stephen Kingsley assistant Jordi Halua, who, if I'm being honest, guys, I think we might actually start playing him up front. I know that would mean Liam Boyce doesn't start, but I do think Jordy Halou is a great player for us, and he probably is better than Liam Boyce. But since he can play on the right, that's why we kind of stick him there. But like I said, I don't know. We might look to change that going forward. Oh, and it's Roberts. Oh, brilliant! It's that might be the is that the brand new signing, John Flanagan? There, I think he might have tried to make an interception. It might have been Flanagan. I'm not too sure who it was, but the Hibs guy slides in, tries to get the ball, and he ends up playing Roberts through. Roberts doubles the Hearts' lead here, 2-0. 37 minutes gone, and it looks like we're about to go into the half-time, guys, with a good lead here, an important lead in the Edinburgh Derby. We've moved up into 6th place now. We are closing the gap to the teams above us, which is exactly what we need to do. And with a minute to go, referees added 2 on. Just see this out, guys, to half time. Take a 2-0 lead in, and we will build on that. So there you go. Yes, 2-0 up at the break. And at the moment, we're in complete control. Hibs really haven't done anything, and we comfortably lead then. So we're not going to change any tactics. We will pump the fists. You've played well, lads, but there's room for improvement. Come on. Well, let's not let this slip. Haring's picked up a yellow card. We might consider taking him off. I just don't want to give Hibs a way back into this game. At the moment, they're not in the game, so let's not give them that opportunity to get in the game. St Mirren are beating Kilmarnock, which is a big game because it's versus fourth. So, in an ideal world, we'd probably take a draw there, so both teams drop. But hey, we'll settle for one of them dropping, and yeah, we're closing the gap. So far, so good. Motherwell are beating Aberdeen. That's not what we want. We're trying to catch Motherwell. They are ahead of us. Kilmarnock have pulled one back thanks to Eamon Brophy with the goal. Maybe they'll get back into that against St Mirren. One more goal to level things up. We're going to go ahead then. Let's make a sub. 25 minutes gone. And let's see here. Tactics. We're going to take off Haring. And we'll bring on Andy Irvine, I think. And we will bring on Cochrane. 2 young guys in the middle of the field. And that's all we're going to do really in terms of subs right now. Maybe we shouldn't have changed up both midfield players, but you know I thought the fresh legs, bringing in the youth there to try and run the show, should help. Now we're actually going to waste time. When we get the ball, we're going to waste time. Why not? Out of possession, we want to just drop back, guys. There's no reason to, let Hibs back in this. Hold shape, regroup, slow the pace down. Distribution type, roll it out. And with 19 minutes to go, can Hibs find a way back into this game? At the moment, it does not look good for them. Yet to create any notable chance. We're now going to take off Jordy Halua and play Craig Whiting up front. I think the job is done. If pressure's off, I want you to go and play your natural game. So we're giving Craig Whiting a chance here to do something in the last 13 minutes. Try and make an impact in this game. Hibs yet to make any sort of impact. They are having an absolute disaster here today. Not one highlight registered. And at the moment, we're having a pretty solid day here. It's a good day at the office for us. Jordan Roberts at the moment with 7.5. Stephen Kingsley's all playing a 7.8. Pretty phenomenal game from him. Ball's in. Whiting almost won the header. It's going to fall for the Rolls Royce. Michael Smith crosses it in. Flanagan, the £1.4 million man, clears it. Smith gets it back in. It's going to fall back for Smith. Smith then to Irvine, who's managed to find himself pick up a yellow card. What's that all about? Whiting through to McAllister. It's Kyle McAllister. Oh my god, it's a fucking rocket. Kyle McAllister makes it free. And I picked that one out, Marciano, because Kyle McAllister's completely tore the back of the net wide open. We've tore Hibs wide open as well. We've tore them an absolute new one there. But what a strike that was from. I thought it was over. I thought it was in Rosehead. He hit it that fucking hard. I'm thinking there's no way this can be in. I thought it was going to rise at the stadium, but somehow smashes into the back of the net, and Hibs now shooting from anywhere. But it doesn't matter because we've won 3 goals to 0. In the end, the actual goal thingy was no bad, but it wasn't good enough to beat us, and we get the win. Stephen Kingsley there with the best performer with an 8.3 rating, and that is a comfortable win. I don't even think we played that great, to be honest, but it doesn't get much easier than that. Good win, boys. Well done. And that's exactly what we needed after I'll be honest, our run in the league lately hasn't been the best. We've yet to put any sort of winning games together, any sort of winning run together. But it was nice there to actually pick up a win. So Peter can sometimes get carried away. Yeah, yes. I mean, he is picking up bookings, and in games like this, you need to be careful. Anyway, the other results, Kilmarnock end up did losing, so we closed the gap on them. Motherwell won, which is disappointing, but you know what? We'll not stress it too much. It means we pull the gap from the teams behind us. But again, we're not really looking behind us. It's all about moving forward. Rangers beat Ross County 4 goals to 2, and they have closed the gap to Celtic. They still remain 6 behind with a game in hand, so Rangers can get it down to 3 if they win their next game. As for us, we are 9 points behind St Mirren with 2 games in hand, 5 points behind Kilmarnock with 2 games in hand, and 3 points behind Motherwell with a game in hand. So the only bad thing is Kilmarnock and Motherwell have much better goal difference than us, and that could, in the end, work out pretty much like an extra point for them. But like I said, there's still a lot of games we've played this season, and I don't think we need to worry about goal difference right now. Now, Blackpool want to sign Harry Cochrane on loan. I don't really want to let him go, but the guy wants out, so I'll accept it. I don't want to do it, but the guy wants to go on loan, so what can I do? Same with Chris Hamilton. We'll accept that. There we go. Jordy Halua scored. Brilliant. 8.5 match rating for Stephen Kingsley. We all know it. Jack Ross took to, what was he saying? Oh, Jack Ross apologising to the fans who had to watch that today. It simply wasn't good enough. So Jack Ross there, not happy with his team's performance, and I don't really blame him. And there's Kingsley. Kingsley's performance was great though. 27-year-old, the 1 assist, 8.3 rating, 8 tackles won, 88%, and 64 passes completed, 94%. We're going to praise him for that because that is great there. Your passing was a joy to behold, guys. Keep it up in the next game. We will send the assistant to the press conference because, I mean, the last time we went, we absolutely gloated about winning, so we don't need to do that twice in a row. We'll take it with a grain of salt. We won't get too excited, and we'll look at the games ahead because I got to be honest, guys, Hibs are behind us. We ain't really fucking worried about Hibs. We're looking ahead of us. We're more interested in what lies ahead rather than what we know waits behind us because we ain't going backwards. We're going forwards here. No doubt about it in my mind. Up next in the league, 6 days' time, we will be taking on Aberdeen just before the January transfer deadline day. Aberdeen's having a really bad season. If we could beat Aberdeen, I mean, that would be absolutely phenomenal. We've got a game up against the league leader Celtic after that, so we need to keep in mind. We need to try and be realistic here. It's going to be hard to win that Celtic game, so I think we need to try and pick up the 3 points against Aberdeen heading into that one. Then anything we pick up against Celtic, obviously, is a bonus. But yeah, that's pretty much it then for this episode, guys. Great win against Hibernian, and hopefully we can follow that up next time out with another great win against Aberdeen. We've got a recruitment meeting that we might go for. No, there's no offers for Connor Smith. Dundee make Makarova offer. Initial, no, fuck, we actually want to keep this guy. Why? Hold on here. I don't want to sell him. Offer a new contract. We'll find a loan move. Yeah, that's fair enough. We'll find a loan move for the guy. I think this guy's actually going to be pretty good here. So let's. Oh my god, I don't want to offer him that amount. Jesus Christ, we'll offer you 600 and we'll want you in a 4-year deal. Will he accept that? No, he won't. God damn it, right. 700 on a 4-year deal. Alright, good, there you go. I mean, I think we might have slightly overpaid for him, but he looks like he's going to be promising in the future. Now, let's look at the recruitment meeting before we end this, because the board have got stuff to do. Club culture, sign players under the age of 23 for the first team, right? We'll do that. Great, let's hear the areas. So they think we need to improve on the wingers, and that is... that's pretty much, I think that's fair enough. Attacking, so Jamie Walker can play on the left, but we don't really use him on the left. Improve upon Elliot Freer. Right, okay. Edwin Anderson, who's this guy? Let's have a quick look at him. He's contracted to Chelsea. You know what, we'll go ahead and scout him. I've no idea what he's like, but I guess he can't be that bad if he's been recommended. Max Thompson, 19-year-old English winger. Capped at under 20 level, so he must be half decent. We'll go ahead and scout him as well. We'll see what's happening with him. And that seems to be it. Right, okay. Attacking right midfielders. I think that's a position that we're more interested in, to be fair. So let's see. Let's see who they've offering us. Joe Adeho. Again, no idea who this guy is. Plays for Arsenal. We'll scout him. We'll acknowledge that. Kwam Puku. Currently listed for loan. Valued at 900k. We'll scout him. I mean, there's no point getting him on loan this season, but we'll scout him. Maybe next year we could get him on loan. Let's move on. Will Ross. This guy actually looks like he could be good. We'll definitely scout him. Maybe make a bid for him. Just looking at his stats there alone, look pretty good. Hutchinson. Nah, I don't really want a midfielder. Kieran Dickinson apparently would be a very good signing. He's currently playing for Rangers. He plays in the cam role. A future prospect. When's his contract run? His contract runs out this year. He's only 19 years old. You know what? We're going to go and see if we can sign him. Approach to sign. Squad player. He's actually interested, right? Okay. Let's see what's his current deal. Fuck, he's actually on $2,000 a week at Rangers. Jesus Christ, right? Okay. We need to bring that down. We don't want to use. No, we don't want to do that, right? So here we go. 3-year deal. We'll offer him. We'll offer him $1,000. I think $1,000's pretty fair. Signing on fee, we'll bring that right down. Agent fee, we'll bring that right down. Appearance fee, we will bring that right down. Right down. Right down. Wage after reaching. Oh fuck, he wants that. No way. No way, we can't give him 3.4. We're going to go and delete that as well. Remove that and let's see if he suggests these terms are good. No, they're not. Minimum release fee. I'm going to say at least 2.5, mate, because you do seem pretty good. Like, again, I'm getting rid of this stuff. I'm not upping your wage, mate. I'll settle for 1.1, and then we'll see if he's happy enough with that. And he is, so there you go. Kieran Dixon, the Rangers man who will no longer be a Rangers man come the end of the season. We've managed to get him. Who's this guy? Teddy Jenks. I wonder if he's any good. He's capped at the England under 20 level, so we'll go ahead and scout him. Ali McCann. Looks like he could be a decent player. When's his contract? 2020. I mean, we're just not going to afford this guy. There's no point. Logan Pye. What a name. Capped under 19 level, so we'll scout him. I think I've seen this guy play before. Pretty sure I remember United using him in a cup. Sam, I don't want that guy. Don't want him. Right, I do want Leon Pietsch. Right, I actually want this guy, so let's go and get him. What do we have to do to get this guy in the club? Apparently pay a shitload more money than we want to. I just can't really justify paying that amount. You know what? What about 100? And we'll get rid of that. We'll just go with a fucking flat fee. You know what? We'll give you 125. Come on. Don't be unreasonable. 215. What about 140? I mean, we're giving you 50% profit for the next sale. Come on. How much money do you want off me? Screw it. I'm not going any more than 150. I mean, if they don't want the deal, it's non-negotiable. If you don't want it, then, you know what, shove it up your hole. Nathan Patterson, currently listed for loan. His contract ends in 2024. Nathan Patterson would definitely be interested in signing him. Would Rangers let him go, though? Let's see here. Let's make a cheeky bid. This could be the guy that replaces Michael Smith, by the way, since we need to get a replacement for Jamie Brandon. Let's see. Oh my god, they want 11.25 million. Well, that's that one out the window. That deal's officially gone. Bobby McWilliams, potential to be. Oh Jesus Christ, is he a right back or? He is a right back, and that's what we need. Very good signing at the moment. He's way down on the list, but he's got the potential. Potential is key. When's his contract run out? Oh, he runs it this year, so you know what? We'll go ahead and try and sign this guy, Bobby McWilliams, future prospect. Celtic don't want him. Well, maybe they do want him, but they've not renewed his contract, so we're going to come in here and try and steal him away. After reaching 10 club games, we'll bring that down. Gotta be realistic, mate. Let's see if that's what that's. Alright, he's accepted that. Happy days. Jamie Cumming, we'll discard him. I just don't like the sound of his name. And there you go, guys. That is it. We have made a couple of offers there. Hopefully we can bring in some players. A lot of youth. Transfer story leaked. A bunch of transfer story leaking. Right. Well, no worry about that. We'll be back next episode, guys. Let's see if we can get any of those players into the club. But that's it. Till next time. Great 3-0 win over Hibernian. We'll be back for the Aberdeen game. But until then, until next time, been Sir Scotland 90. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe. Comment down below. If there's anybody you think I should sign, let us know, and we'll see if we can get the deal over the line. But I can guarantee you won't be getting Nathan Patterson because we don't have 12 million. It's as simple as that. I mean, fucking Ann Budge could sell all our properties 10 times over and still wouldn't be worth 11 million. So we're screwed. Anyway, guys, till next time. Peace.